Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the O'Brien Rink in Woburn for big-time girls hockey. This is Division I. They don't break it down to east, west, south, north. It's just Division I girls hockey. This is the quarterfinals. If this was the NCAA, it would be the Elite Eight. And Woburn has a little bit of an edge. They got the biggest crowd here because we're playing in Woburn. It's Woburn, the number 4 seed at 17-2-2, taking on St. Mary's, the Spartans, the number 5 seed at 16-2-4. Woburn, are the Tanners. Woburn beat Cape Cod and Methuen-Tewksbury to get here. St. Mary's knocked off Lexington and Shrewsbury. The winner will move to the Final Four and take on Boston Latin right back here Monday night. But right now, they got to get through tonight. Two very good hockey programs. Amanda Asigman, one of only 2 seniors on the Woburn team, is in net. On the other side, Ryan Patari, only an 8th grader, in net for the Spartans. DiBiasio, Turner, and Porozinski. Out there is the line for St. Mary's. Cater and Sullivan back at the blue line. Cater with the puck. Sullivan dumps it ahead, back in the Woburn zone. Kept in by DiBiasio. Porozinski trying to dig it out. They're still letting them battle, no whistle. They finally clear it out. And we apologize up front because the spot we have is up high over the 2 bench areas, and it's hanging right over the ice, so the camera will be hard pressed to pick up anything that's right underneath us. Woburn skates it out very quickly. Looking to walk in, walks right in. Patari held the post. Great rush by Mackenzie Russo, who walked right in, and Patari had to hold the post to make the save. Woburn keeps it in. Shot goes to the far corner. Okay, Mary's is looking to change up. It winds up at center ice. Solomon throws it in out there with Chaplin and Pierce. Pierce keeps it alive. Solomon's battling in the corner. Back to Popham. Her shot blocked and cleared away. Kept in. Chaplin fanned on the shot. And they dump it out. Patari had to make another save. They made a great pass out in front. M.L. Paneros got stoned by Patari. Woburn trying to get out quickly, and they've had 2 big-time chances. Paneros looking to change up. Gray and Lovett and D'Alessandro the line out there now. Frank Luca making quick line changes. Cater sends it around. It's kept in at the blue line by Woburn. Tip. Gray winds up with it. Carries it over the line. Picked off in front by the defense and cleared out the center ice. Grossman throws it back in. St. Mary's has to clear the zone. Woburn dumps it in. Sullivan's pass got picked off, but Patari had to make another save. The pass got picked off, and from inside the right faceoff circle, a very quick shot by Ficicellio. Turner wins the draw. Woburn winds up with the puck. Back to the point. Back to the point again. It hit. And we got a high stick on Woburn. The shot hit the Woburn player out in front, high up on the stick. They waited to see who got the puck. When Woburn got it, they blew the whistle for the faceoff back in the Woburn end. Borozinski keeps it in. DiBiasio try to stuff it home from a tough angle. Borozinski. A break. Deflected away. They're calling it a goal. There was a smash of players. They rolled to the net, and the puck went in the net. Angelina Di Girolamo. She got knocked down, slid. There was a pile of players coming right at Patari, and when they collided, the puck went in the net. And Woburn, that's a tough goal to give up. So both coaches are hoping to get out quickly, but I think Woburn kind of surprised to get that type of goal. Off Sullivan's skate, bouncing puck.
Scored by number 13, Angelina Di Girolamo. Assisted by number 12, Lucia Di Girolamo. That's Angelina Di Girolamo from Lucia Di Girolamo at 4 minutes, 3 seconds.
And that Angelina Di Girolamo is a freshman, and she has her twin sister, Lucia, playing with her. Tipped ahead to Pierce, trying to walk in. Shot, smothered by a Sigmund. Good bid by Pierce. A little bit of an angle coming in the left face-off circle. A Sigmund held the post and made the save. D'Alessandro looking for the draw for the Spartans. Woburn trying to clear it out. Tipped out to center ice. Broken up by Cater. D'Alessandro gets broken up. Cater breaks it up again, but Woburn comes away with it. Thrown in the zone to the far corner. Mary's clears it out. Looking for a break. Poplam shot. A Sigmund made the save, left the rebound, but there was nobody close to the net. The shot came from just inside the blue line. Woburn blocks it, keeps it in the zone. Shot. Patari had to make the save. It popped up. She grabbed it and held on. So a very tough goal, and you get to this one-game shootout. Those are kind of breaks that help you to move on. He missed the pass to DiBiasio. Icing is waved off. DiBiasio tracks it down. Borozinski digs it out. Sullivan keeps it in. Woburn picks off the pass and dumps it to the St. Mary's end. Grossman tracks it down. Out to center ice. Woburn right back at it. Sullivan picks up the loose puck. Borozinski ahead, nice little shift. in the zone by Turner. St. Mary's changing up quickly. Woburn trying to do the same. They got a piece of that pass, but it deflected away. They got a piece of that shot, knocked it over the net, off the stick of, I think it was DiGirolamo, the other one. Lucia. Dumped in the zone. Pierce looking for it. Woburn skates it out. Cater's going to get called for a penalty. She took DiGirolamo down. So Woburn will have a power play. Just past the halfway mark of this first period. That kind of wacky goal by Woburn has given them a 1-0 lead. They move Porozinski back to play up top. Now a break for St. Mary's. DiBiasio trying to walk in, has it knocked off her stick.
42 seconds.
Turner is out there with DiBiasio. Woburn throws it in. Sullivan looking to bang it out. Russo behind the net. Starting back. Lost it, got it back. Trying to walk in. Ridden off the play by Porozinski. And she'll dump it out. St. Mary's will change up. Alessandro and Gray come out as the penalty killers. Sullivan knocks it away, Woburn keeps it in. Shot from the right face-off circle by Russo, right in the midsection of Patari, who holds on. .46 seconds left on the penalty. 6:04 left in the period. 1-0 Woburn. Sullivan tied up in the corner, still battling. Woburn takes it away. St. Mary's takes it away and dumps it out. Back in the St. Mary's zone. Porozinski winds up with it. Trying to get loose. They finally fire at the length of the ice. That'll just about do it for the man advantage. Penalty is up. Pierce throws it back in the zone. Woburn will clear it out. Tipped by DiBiasio into the Woburn end. Turner picks up the loose puck. Knocked off her stick, trying to get it back. Broken up. Right at the side of the net, trying to tuck it home. And Sigmund held the post and broke it up. Shot got blocked nicely. That was Cater, I believe. Hoffman behind the net. Off the boards. Tipped away, looking for a break. Woburn breaks it up. Hoffman carries it in the zone. Back checking by Lees, takes it away. Lovett keeps it in. Throwing it in is McGrath. 4 minutes and counting left in this first period. Broken up nicely by St. Mary's. Love it, broken up. Dump in the zone. Sullivan with it. Off the stick of Gray. Grossman tracks it down. Behind the net to Sullivan. Tipped out. Pass a little bit behind. Chaplin gets it by. Still with it. Pierce, Chaplin trying to make a play from behind the net. Sullivan keeps it in. Can't tip it out in front. Woburn can't clear it. Pierce kept it in. Solomon's checking. Broken up, they throw it back in. A Sigmund had to make the save with 2:30 and counting left in the period. Long lead pass. Shot, missed the net off the stick of Russo. From behind the net, trying to make a play. Mary's trying to clear it out. Turner. Russo winds up with it on the far side. Tipped out. Lead pass. They dropped it back, but it got picked off. Russo trying to walk in. Offside. Russo tried to get around Cater, and when she did, DiGirolamo went in too quick on the right side. 1:53 left in this first period, 1-0 Woburn. This is the quarterfinals in Division I girls hockey. This is similar to what sports is going to be, I think 2 years from now, with this being a 32-team bracket, and nobody, like for instance, Plymouth had to come to Peabody to play a hockey game. They're going to do this with the other sports. The divisions will be all teams in one division. So you could be playing Cape Cod, you could be playing Worcester, you could be playing Falmouth, or those teams could be coming to play Peabody, English, and Classical, because they'll be traveling all over the country to play games when this new format goes into play. Just over a minute left. Solomon's with it. Tips it out. Winds up with Chaplin. Trying to walk around. Loose puck. Slipped right by. Nobody could get it. At the side of the net. Blocked. The Mirrors had a couple of shots, but they've had them from really tough angles. Walking right around. But Terry got a piece of that shot. Sullivan picks it off. Looking for a break. They drop it back to Sullivan. St. Mary's got crunched along the board. She's down, no call. Sullivan's got hit hard. She went down. She's very slow getting up. No call on the play. St. Mary's fans are wondering why there was no call. She got crunched. She's up, thank God. We hope she's going to be all right. 23 seconds, the face-off will be outside the Woburn blue line. Good crowd, as you expect, most of them from Woburn for the home game in their rink. Shot, glove save at the side of the net by a Sigmund. Face-off will be to her left. Turner looking for the draw. Sullivan trying to keep it in. Porozinski does. Out to center ice. Here's Russo again as the buzzer sounds, and that'll do it. So kind of a quirky goal. A rush to the net, bodies went down, they all crammed in to the net, banged into Batari. With all that going on, Angelina DiGirolamo got credit for the goal as it rolled across the line, and that's the difference. It's Woburn 1, St. Mary's nothing at the end of 1. Welcome back to the O'Brien rink as we're set to start the second 15 minutes. Woburn crashed the goal and it wound up people bodies and the puck and everybody going into Ryan Patari, and tough way for the 8th grader to give up a goal. But that's the difference. Woburn 1-0 as we start the second period. Sullivan and Cater back on the blue line. Turner, Porozinski, and DiBiasio the line for St. Mary's. They wound up with a couple of shots St. Mary's did, but they were a very tough angle, almost behind the net. Patari made a couple of big saves that stopped Woburn from getting even a bigger lead. See him make a couple of tough saves. Face off to the left of Patari. Got deflected to the far corner. Cater knocks it away. Lead pass picked off, dumped back into St. Mary's end. Sullivan knocks it out. Porozinski. DiBiasio collects and dumps it in the zone. As St. Mary's will look to change up. Broken up by Sullivan, kept in the zone. Cater with it. Hacking up. Off the stick of Sullivan. Sullivan knocked to the head. Chaplin looking to walk in. Sweeps the backhander to the far corner. Was being checked, couldn't get a good shot off. Sullivan's back to the point. Sullivan's shot. Tipped wide by Chaplin. They came that close. Pierce trying to dig it out. Solomon's Pierce digs it out. Grossman keeps it in. Pierce trying to center it. A Sigmund got a pad on it, kept it out. Winds up at center ice. St. Mary's again trying to change up. Chaplin kicks it out to center ice. Grossman gets there first. It's taken down for her effort. McGrath lines up with it. Pass picked off. Alessandro over the red line, over the blue line, trying to walk in, takes the shot. Good bid by Felicia D'Alessandro, who got 2 in the game, the first game they played in the tournament against Lexington. Got it on net. Hartman's shot deflected to the far corner. Woburn trying to clear it out. Porozinski keeps it in. Woburn skates it out. Turner got a piece. Hoffman got a piece. Offside, Woburn. Anderson was already in the zone when the puck got carried in. Patari got a piece of that shot from Pineros. Turner over the line. Shot blocked. Porozinski tips it ahead. Cater winds up with it. Her shot deflected to the far corner. Hoffman will keep it in. Cater keeps it in. Woburn will skate it out, looking for a break. Lead pass, trying to walk in. Potham catches up. Big save by Patari, and she makes another one. Palasian with the first one, and then DiGirolamo, who had the goal right in front, tipped it. Patari made two tremendous saves. Lead pass for Solomon. Back to Chaplin. Pass picked off. Russo trying to walk in. Around the other side, Pierce tips it out. Solomon's hustling, he's going to get there first. From behind the net, trying to make a play, Woburn takes it away. Squeezing in, Grossman kept it in. Grossman keeps it in again. Tipped away toward the net by McGrath. Alessandro winds up with it. Bouncing puck. McGrath trying to center it. Woburn picks it off and ices it to relieve the pressure. St. Mary's all over the net. Couldn't really get the shot on net. And the face-off, I believe, is going to be to the right of Amanda Sigmund in net for Woburn. Turner, DiBiasio, and Porozinski the line. Hartland couldn't keep it in. Cater will back it up. Winds up back in the Woburn end. Tipped in by Potham. Woburn tips it out. Looking for a break. Cater trying to get there first. Just ahead of Pineros. Around the board, DiBiasio. Tips it, not out. Loose. Turner with a break. Went around the defense and the goalie made a great save. Loose puck, it hit the post. They tipped it and hit the post. Turner made a great play. Sigmund made a great save. And then St. Mary's got another shot. Patari makes a great save. And we got a penalty coming up against St. Mary's. We can't get any closer than St. Mary's. Turner made a great play. Sigmund made a great save. It wound up out in front. They tipped it by Sigmund. It hit the post and bounced out. They were that close. And now with 9:01 left in the second period, Woburn will get another power play. DiBiasio and D'Alessandro will be the penalty killers with Sullivan. And they need one more player. It'll be Porozinski. They move her back to play defense.
St. Mary's penalty to number 3, Megan Parpham, higher penalty for checking. That's Parpham for
Sullivan
checking.
trying to tie it up, eat up some time. They double team or they flip it out. Back to the point. Deflected behind the net. DiBiasio tips it to herself. She's got a break. Lead pass off the stick of D'Alessandro. She would have walked in, but the pass was too far in front of her. She slipped and fell down on the ice. They're all over. They're on top of it. They're laying on top of her. They finally squeezed the puck loose. Big bid by D'Alessandro. Sullivan knocks it back in. This will be icing against Woburn. DiBiasio and D'Alessandro almost combined. Pass just too far ahead for D'Alessandro. Chaplin and Turner, the penalty killers. Sullivan throws it behind the net. Broken up. Tipped in, walking in. Patari got a piece of that shot, and it went up over the glass and out of play. And that was Angelina DiGirolamo, where she got a rocket off that shot. She's only a freshman. That's an outstanding shooter. She's got the one goal. Tip wide. Patari was going one way, the puck got tipped the other. "30 seconds left in the man advantage. Blocked nicely by Sullivan. Blocked again, this time by Porozinski. It's loose. St. Mary's clears it out to center ice. They break it up. Porozinski dumps it out, and that'll do it for the man advantage. So they kill off another penalty. 7 minutes and counting left in the second period. Picked off by D'Alessandro. McGrath behind the net looking for it. Woburn sends it to link the ice. This will be icing. And they'll bring it back to the Woburn end for a face-off. 6:43 left in the second period. 1-0 Woburn. And you gotta hope that that's not the winning goal. So that was a very tough goal to give up. Broken up nicely and shoveled in the zone by Potham. I mentioned Woburn, a very young team. St. Mary's a very young team as well. This is going to be icing again. Fish off to the left of a Sigmund. In net for Woburn. Chaplin looking for the draw. Putnam shot, deflected off Woburn all the way back to the St. Mary's end. Russo winds up with it. Behind the net, taken away nicely by Chaplin. Over the line. Trying to walk in, couldn't get around McCormiskey. Loose out in front, still loose. Still loose. They finally blow the whistle. The Sigmund jumps on it. St. Mary's thought the puck was still alive when they blew the whistle. Face off to the right of a Sigmund. Turner looking for the draw. Woburn can't dump it out. Tip loose, back to the point. Shot. Sigmund has to make the save off the shot by Sullivan. Not giving up any rebounds. Turner again looking for the draw. Wins it this time. Porozinski couldn't get to it first. Woburn will skate it out. Back checking nicely by DiBiasio, took it away. And now it bounced into the bench area. They're going to bring the face-off back in the St. Mary's zone to the right of Ryan Patari. Woburn picks it off. Shot went right through the crease. Tipped ahead to Chaplin. She got broken up by Lees. Cato looking to keep it in. And we got an offside. Chaplin was coming out of the zone when she touched the puck. The faceoff will be outside the Woburn blue line. Chaplin looking for the draw. They carry it in. Broken up nicely by Mick Kaminsky. They try to center it out in front. Sullivan picked it off, but she had to wait. St. Mary's would have been offside. Pierce finally gets it in the zone, gets it back. We're going to get a penalty against Woburn. St. Mary's will have a man advantage. They took, I think it was Pierce they took down. So St. Mary's will have a man advantage. Turner, Chaplin, and Pierce will be up front. Porozinski will move back and play defense with Sullivan. 4:25 left in the second period, 1-0 Woburn. Woburn with a break, boy, they can fly. Sullivan forced him deep, good defense.
At 10 minutes, 35 seconds.
DiGirolamo, that freshman boy, he skated Russo, DiGirolamo, they can fly. Porozinski broken up. They dump it back in. St. Mary's has to clear the zone. They shot it into Chaplin, and that creates the offside. They are so quick. Hope the twins, Lucy and Angelina DiGirolamo, are out there as penalty killers. Pad saved by Eggman. Sullivan shot, just missed, just wide. Walking in. And we got a little pushing and shoving out in front as the Sigmund got a good look right around shoulder high and made the save. 1:01 left in the man advantage. Chaplin will look to win a very important faceoff against Bella Shaw. Woburn collection says at the length of the ice. Russo is going to get there first. St. Mary's comes back with Chaplin. Over the line. Left it for Turner. Kind of lackadaisical, almost broken up. Back to Sullivan. Chaplin trying to throw it in front again, a little lackadaisical. Didn't really put anything on it. Woburn able to pick it off and ice it with 20 seconds left in the man advantage. Nice little shift by Chaplin trying to walk in. Score! It wasn't lackadaisical that time. She went upstairs over the shoulder of Sigmund. And Chaplin has tied it up. Sullivan will get an assist, giving her the pass. And St. Mary's back in it. 2:34 left in the period. St. Mary's has tied it up. Chaplin, one of those young players we talk about. She's outstanding. She's been scoring a bundle of goals for St. Mary's all year.
St. Mary's goal scored by number 24, Jenna Chaplin. Assisted by number 7, Kelsey Sullivan. That's Chaplin from Sullivan at 12 minutes.
They combined before several times. McGrath throws it in. Battling in the corner, DiBiasio and McGrath. They dig it out to Potham. She fanned on the shot, but kept it in. Out in front, DiBiasio shot. DiBiasio again, trying to jam it home. A Sigmund with a couple of big saves. Potham overskated it, but kept it in the zone. And here they come. They are so quick. And that's the young freshman, DiGirolamo, again. Took it away, circled the net, went the length of the ice, ripped it. Patari had to make the save. St. Mary's came close a few times to breaking that tie. And DiGirolamo almost got her second goal to put Woburn back in front. Chaplin winds up with it. Pierce couldn't sneak by. Sullivan carries it. Over the line, trying to walk in. Tipped it by. Great try by Kelsey Sullivan. She walked all the way in. Tipped it by and just went a little too far, and the Sigmund was able to jump out and grab it. Just around a minute left in this second period. Face off to the right, Turner won it, got the shot on net. The Sigmund had to make the save. DiBiasio trying to keep it alive. Turner keeps it in. Woburn skates it out. Picked off by Porozinski. Shot blocked. St. Mary's couldn't get the shot off. 2-on-1 for Woburn. And here's DiGirolamo again with another big-time shot. Patari with another big-time save. Tipped by. That won't be icing because it won't make it. 20 seconds and counting left in the period. Shot missed the net. Good bid by Pineros. Got around the defense. St. Mary's going to hold it until the period. So Woburn got one in the first. St. Mary's. Thank you to Jenna Chaplin, gets one in the second. And with possibly one period left, we're right back where we started. Dead even. St. Mary's won, Woburn won at the end of two. We're back at the O'Brien Rink in Woburn for what could be the final period. We're tied at one. Unlike regular season games that end in a tie, this one will not. Somebody has to move on and play Boston Latin. That would be in the final four of the semifinals. So St. Mary's certainly took advantage in the second period. They outplayed Woburn in the second period after being outplayed in the first period. Chaplin's goal tied it up, and we start the third period dead even. Sullivan behind her own net to Porozinski. Deflected to the far corner. Cater looking for it. Behind the net, Woburn trying to come out, poked away by Sullivan. Deflected away. DiBiaso knocks it back to the Woburn end. And Mary's changes up. Chaplin, Pierce, Solomon up there. I forgot to mention, it's good to see Solomon's back after she took that hard shot and went down and was slow getting up. She winds up with the puck, lost it off her stick. Chaplin picked off the pass. Her pass got deflected. Pierce trying to keep it in. Sullivan trying to keep it in. A break for Woburn. Off Russo's stick. She collects behind the net. Sullivan picks it off. Chaplin dumps it out. They got a break if they can get to it. Hustling there first is Anderson. They would have had 2-on-1 if St. Mary's got to that first. Woburn skates it out. Knocked off the stick. Potham gets it back. Potham carries it in. Walking in. Her shot got partially deflected and winds up in the far corner. Woburn with a break. Russo getting around, trying to walk in. It got deflected to the far corner. Hoffman winds up with it. Sends it around to Gray. Lost it. It winds up on Lovett's stick. Taken away by DiGirolamo. Walking in again. She's been a workhorse for Woburn. She's had a lot of opportunities. Icing against St. Mary's. Two and a half minutes into this third period, 1-1 the score. The winner moves on right back here at O'Brien Rink Monday. The loser packs it in, gets ready for softball or track, or there's only a couple of seniors on both these teams that are getting ready for college. Sullivan winds up behind her own net. Tips it out. St. Mary's with a break. DiBiasio trying to walk in. The shot blocked nicely by Mick Kaminsky. Out in front, blocked. Grossman looking to get a shot. Deflected to the corner. Grossman keeps it in. Porozinski takes the shot off the shoulder of a Sigmund. St. Mary's keeps it in. Sullivan. Mick Kaminsky. Long lead pass to Russo. Lost it off her stick. DiBiasio collects. Woburn picked it off. Here she comes. DiGirolamo. Another big time shot. Atari had to make the save. This will be icing against St. Mary's. Angelina DiGirolamo. She's only a freshman. Her and her twin sister are playing. I'm assuming they're twins. They're both freshmen. And she's been a going concern. She's got all kinds of scoring opportunities. She's got one goal. She's come close to getting 3 or 4 others. Cater tipped out. St. Mary's dumps it in. Solomon's looking to go get it. Woburn takes it away. Broken up, they try to shovel it home. They came up from behind the net, it got blocked and knocked back to the St. Mary's end. Solomon throws it back in, and she got crunched, and she's down again. This one's going to get called. Woburn's going to get a penalty. Solomon's is taking a beating in this one, and now she's not getting up, and Miss Gagnon, the trainer, getting help to go over and check on her. And please God, let her be okay. She got drilled. She got drilled before with no call. Now she got drilled again. St. Mary's will have a power play, but that's the last thing they're thinking of. Right now, they're thinking of is Solomon's going to be okay. It's a 5-minute major, and I thought it would be. Our thoughts and our prayers go out to Zoe Solomons, who had to be helped off. And here's who else? D. Girolamo, the young freshman again, still walking in. She got a shot off. And St. Mary's has the man advantage, and here she is again. They just took it off her stick, but she was going to get another shot on net. Very gingerly, the two trainers for St. Mary's help Solomon's off the ice. And our thoughts and our prayers go out that she's going to be okay. And right off the bat, Angelina Di Girolamo gets a scoring opportunity. She walked right in. Alessandro almost carried it in. Chaplin had to wait for everybody to clear. Now Porozinski drops it to Chaplin. St. Mary's has a golden opportunity to take the lead. Crossing the glove is a Sigmund on a high shot by Porozinski. Chaplin, Porozinski. D'Alessandro, Sullivan. Pierce out there. Back to Sullivan. Almost picked off. Chaplin flipped it out in front. A Sigmund had it, couldn't hold on to it. D'Alessandro trying to stuff it home. A Sigmund will fall on it and hold on. A golden opportunity for the Spartans. DiBiasio, McGrath, and Turner will come out. Back to the point. Turner with it. Off the skate of Turner, of DiBiasio. She winds up back in the blue line. St. Mary's hard pressed to get something out in front. Back to Sullivan. Trying to line up a shot and can't. Out in front, blocked. Tipped behind the net. Sullivan will keep it in. Out in front, whacked by DiBiasio, couldn't get it to go in. Tater blocked from behind. They thought they kept it in, but it went out, and then McGrath was in the zone when she picked it off. 2:37 left on the major penalty. D'Alessandro and Chaplin and Pierce back out there. Again, a little lazy pass by St. Mary's. And Woburn picked it off and cleared it away. Sullivan has to hustle to get the puck. Tipped ahead. Chaplin carries it in. Broken up. Just kept in by Porozinski, who was breaking late. Hit the post. Chaplin almost got her second. She hit the post. Porozinski tips it and keeps it in. Back to it to Chaplin. To Sullivan. Back to Chaplin. It bounced off. Pierce wasn't expecting it. Came back, hit her in the body. Couldn't get her stick on it. Porozinski's shot is blocked. Blocked again. Porozinski keeps it in. Woburn will clear it out. They walk in. And there's Di Girolamo again. St. Mary's has the power play. Woburn scores the goal. It got tipped. She picked it up. She walked in alone. Fake going to the backhand, pulled it behind Patari, and just stuck it inside the near post. And that's a backbreaker. St. Mary's had a 5-minute power play. They couldn't get any shots on net. They had it in their own zone. They gave it up, and Di Girolamo walked in, and boy, she is a player.
Short-handed goal scored by number 13, Angelina Di Girolamo. Assisted by number 8, Jackie Lee.
So a short-handed goal.
Angelina Di Girolamo from Leeds at 8 minutes, 5 seconds.
Gator's shot blocked. Crusoe, another flyer. Nice stop, gets the shot, and you have to wonder who's on the power play. The scoring opportunities have been all Woburn getting one. 43 seconds left. So it looked like St. Mary's had a huge advantage with a 5-minute power play. Even if they scored, they could get 2, 3, or 4 goals. They wound up getting none. That shot off the post by who else? Di Girolamo hit the post. Chaplin over the line. Shot. Sigmund made the save. Left a little bit of a rebound, but there was nobody there to take advantage. So the home crowd gets back in it. They were down when St. Mary's had tied it and had that 5-minute power play. But now they're back in it because the young freshman picks up her second goal. Shot blocked. And they got another break. And both Di Girolamos are there. One to the other on the breakaway. And Patari had to make the save. Chaplin tried to walk in, got broken up. Pierce keeps it in. Chaplin behind the net, trying to throw it in front. Slapped by D'Alessandro. Trying to tip it home. They couldn't get a piece of it at the side of the net. And the defense, Woburn, cleared it away. It was behind the Sigmund. Patari had to make the save. He left the rebound. Sullivan cleared it away. Turner got broken up. DiBiasio keeps it in. Cato with it. Trying to stuff it home. It got blocked by Nick Comiskey. Back to the St. Mary's blue line with Cato. Trying to walk in. Woburn knocks it away. Offside. Hartman carried it in, but there were still a couple of skaters in the zone. 4:16 left in the season for one of these two teams, and right now Woburn has the advantage. Yeah, we're making a change, but the official says they can't. Off Sullivan. At the side of the net, that was Lucia Di Girolamo, sister of the two-goal scorer. Fired it right at the post. Patari grabbed it and held on. Sullivan sends it around looking for Pierce. Off the boards, picked off. That's going to be icing against St. Mary's. St. Mary's needs a goal to keep their season alive. It's been a great one. They've only lost twice. "22 games, 2 losses. That's an outstanding season. But they'll walk out of here disappointed if they can't get at least a goal to keep this one going. Turner takes it away and starts it back. Through center ice. She can fly also. The save, they left the rebound, but again, nobody there for St. Mary's to take advantage. Russo looking for it, ridden off by Sullivan. St. Mary's coming back. Chaplin got taken down, no call. Tripped and went straight down. This will let a little bit go. They dump it in. St. Mary's looking to change up. Final 3 minutes and counting. D'Alessandro broke it up. Sullivan takes it away. Flip, here's the shot. A Sigmund made the save. They tipped it away from Di Girolamo, but she gets it back. She got broken up. DiBiasio broke it up. Woburn jumps it in the zone. This will be icing. So 2:14 left in the hockey game. Woburn leading it 2-1 to win against Boston Latin, who won 2-1 over Duxbury. Turner wins the draw. Shot deflected to the far corner. Sullivan trying to keep it in, couldn't. Winds up back in the Woburn end. 2 minutes and counting. Sullivan trying to keep it in. Porozinski kept it in. Chaplin battling in the corner. Sullivan keeps it in. Sullivan gets taken down. Undercut by Anderson. Cater keeps it in. Turner behind the net. Body's going down, tipped away. Sullivan winds up on the back of the net, getting knocked down. Sullivan out in front, hit a skate and bounced on the skate of Russo. She skates it away. Forced to the far corner by Chaplin. Pass goes right by everybody. 1 minute left. Icing against St. Mary's. They're going to win this draw, get the puck down the Woburn end, and pull Patari out of the net for a sixth skater to try and get back in this thing. Woburn will get to play another home game on Monday night if they win this one. And we're going to get a timeout first. So in the first period, a little tip toward the net. There was a bunch of bodies going. Bodies went down. It was 3 or 4 people going together into the net. They all came together with Patari in net, and the puck slipped through off the stick of Angelina Girolamo, and that made it 1-0 Woburn at the end of 1. In the second period, a great pass by Sullivan sent Chaplin in. She beat Sigmund up over the shoulder under the top crossbar to make it 1-1. And St. Mary's had a lot of opportunities, and Sigmund made some big-time plays, but then they had a 5-minute major when Solomon's, and again, we hope Solomon's going to be okay. She got drilled at mid-ice. St. Mary's had a 5-minute power play where you can score as many goals as you can score. They don't get the skater back, and it wound up with a puck being knocked loose, and Angelina Girolamo, the young freshman, the twin for Woburn, picked it off, walked in, fake, going to the forehand, drew it to the backhand, and tucked it behind Patara. And that's where we are, 2-1. The face-off to the right of Patari. St. Mary's needs the puck. They need to get it out of the zone. Sullivan carries it in. It's in the zone. Patari is out. St. Mary's has 6 skaters. But they only have 30 seconds to do something. Borozinski shot gets blocked. Turner keeps it alive. Poked behind the net. Out in front. Borozinski shot got blocked. Turner tried to go upstairs, shot it over the net. Chaplin trying to center it. St. Mary's trying to keep it in. And here's Di Girolamo taking it away, and that's going to do it. Woburn can celebrate. Amanda Sigmund was immense in net, as was Patari for St. Mary's. But unfortunately for St. Mary's, the season comes to an end. They gave up kind of a wacky goal in the first period when everybody came to the net, rolled in, everybody lost track of the puck, it rolled in the net, and that was 1-0 Woburn. Chaplin from Sullivan made it 1-1. St. Mary's had a golden opportunity with a 5-minute major after Solomon's got crunched along the boards. They couldn't take advantage. During the penalty, the puck popped loose just inside the St. Mary's blue line. Angelina Di Girolamo picked up the loose puck, walked in, faked, going to the backhand, drew it around to the forehand, and threw it behind Patari, and that was the winning goal, 2-1. So St. Mary's will finish an outstanding season, only their 3rd loss, 16-3-4. Woburn will go to 18-2-2. They'll take on Boston Latin here Monday night, right back here before their home crowd at the O'Brien Rink. It's going to be a tough bus ride home for St. Mary's. They come up short. Chaplin with the only goal off the pass from Sullivan. Patari was outstanding in net. They hit a couple of posts. They didn't have a lot of luck. Sigmund made saves when she had to. And the most important product, we hope that Zoe Solomons is going to be okay, and it's not really as serious as it looked with her being helped off the ice. So a tough loss for St. Mary's, a big-time win at home for Woburn, 2-1. Woburn in the quarterfinals of Division I girls hockey. They'll move on. St. Mary's will get ready for softball. 2-1, Woburn. over St. Mary's. We hope you enjoyed it. I'm Don Hoffman saying we'll see you next time.